met you on a Thursday. Friday I took you home. Well, Saturday I'm begging you, baby, just leave me alone. You're turning me upside down, pull me to the ground when you shake me, shake me. I'm giving you what you need and I'm begging, please don't break me, love.
Oh, this is a picture of me in a dark theater watching The Matrix Revolutions. Now I know what the son of Sam's dog must have sounded like to Sam. Ripper! Ripper! Because when you think Jack the Ripper, you think Blue Oyster Cult. The Walken agreed to do this game, but only if it was specifically in his contract. I gotta have him a cowbell, baby!
The Ripper's a wrecking machine, Rock. You wanna beat him, you gotta eat thunder and crap lightning.
Ripper? I hardly knew her! More random has-beens than the Hollywood Squares! Okay, I'll grant you this is a more appropriate theme to Jack the Ripper than, say, Go Go Godzilla. Okay, game, somehow, I don't know how, but you've managed to land Jimmy Walker. Do not let him go to waste. Well, apparently she's not in any great hurry. We now switch to Mosquito Vision. I guess I just don't get the point of the song. Of course seasons don't fear the Reaper, nor do the wind, sun, or rain. I mean, they're inanimate objects, and in Season's case, just an arbitrary metric to measure the passage of time. I just hate it when people project human emotions on the rain, that's all. God. Did you guys ever do that? Try to get your keys out and unlock the door real fast, pretending there's some kind of serial killer lurking in the shadows coming after you? Oh wait, hey, that's actually pretty appropriate here. And really, why should the wind fear the Reaper, even if it could? It's not like you can kill the wind. I mean, you can understand my fear of the Reaper. I can die. I just think my fear of the Reaper is a little more rational. That's all I'm saying. Ah, the Reaper! Oh. Ah, I instantly got the plague! Ah! See, that lady just died. This video has given me every reason to fear the Reaper.
My editor, Ben Dodds, called me at 3 a.m. to give me the news.
Susan Boyle had come in second.
It was a woman this time, the third victim.
She'd been ripped.
Of all the reporters in the city, the Ripper picked me to write to.
A crossword puzzle guy.
I knew that another mad letter to the city was soon to come, and I would run it on the front page of the Virtual Herald.
You know, in the future.
I would let the world know the Ripper had killed again.
It's not a very good headline he came up with. A Ripper has struck. Not only is it a passive sentence, a Ripper, not the Ripper. Is there more than one Ripper?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
I hope you haven't eaten yet, Quinlan.
Because we're gonna head down to Windchill's after this. You wanna go? Because cops eat donuts and Christopher Walken is the Blade Runner.
Figured you'd get here sooner or later, Quinlan.
You and your hair.
Can't get enough of this story, can you?
I think everyone's had enough of this story, Magnata.
Baby, you cracked this case. Y'all be wearing gold-plated diapers. So you've got a crime scene knee-deep in blood, but they've taped off the bedroom and the bathroom. You really don't want to go in there. Yeah, in the future, we've pretty much given up keyboards and typing. Oh, but Windows endures. Not really anything I can click on there. I gotta talk to Walken. Talking icon, special guest appearance by Dead Bob.
Don't go taking any souvenirs, Quinlan.
I was here first. I called dibs. I don't even know why they give you a choice of questions to ask, since you're pretty much forced to ask them all anyway.
Same MO as the others?
You got it.
Yeah.
Look around you, asshole. If anything, this is more gruesome than the other two. Hell of a lot more splatter.
It's like Gallagher went melon crazy in here.
Who's the victim?
You're standing in a...
Name's Stein. Renee Stein.
Stein.
Age 43. Book editor over at Knopf.
Any connection to the other two?
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Estevez was a programmer. Mendler a dry cleaner.
Dry cleaner?
It'll take me 48 hours to run it down, but there's no connection here.
grab some coffee if you want. It's all gonna get thrown out anyway.
You have any clues?
No sign of forced entry, nothing's disturbed.
Well, except for
2 sets of
everything.
prints, hers and her mother's. The only thing not where it should be is this woman's insides.
But what about witnesses? I mean, this guy must have been a bloody mess, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Greenwich Village. Somebody must have seen him.
As far as I know, he left us with one witness, and she's feeling a little fragmented at the moment. This guy is unfucking believable.
This guy, he's just unbelievable.
Why is her computer on, Magnata?
Well, looks like she was in a public library node.
Library node.
Well, let me ask you a question. You got any mail lately? Maybe a little something from your pen pal?
Maybe a tweet.
He writes after the fact, not before. You should know that, Magnata. I wouldn't hold out on you.
Of course not.
No.
You've been very good about sharing what you know.
You've been good.
With me and several million other people. I should have busted you when you ran that first letter without letting us know about it.
Makes me want to gesture with my right hand at you.
All right. Visiting hour's over. There's nothing here you haven't seen at the other murder sites except a few extra gallons of body fluids.
Body fluids.
Well, you shouldn't be touching anything, should you, Magnata?
Never questioned Bruce Dickinson.
I guess this case has me rattled.
Now get out of here, Quinlan. I don't want to see that ugly mug around here again. Well, you just know that's a clue.
Object scanned into database.
Fascinating, Captain. Hey guys, I guess you'd call that a mug shot. Ow! I hit myself. Why? It's reflex or something.
This shattered mug had something written on it.
See, it's the future, so you don't have to spend hours with a bottle of superglue assembling this broken mug by hand. It's a good thing he had the foresight to go to the Apple iTunes store and then download the broken mug scan and repair software. Unfortunately, it is kind of an early version, so it's not very good. I'm skipping ahead to the solution of this puzzle because this one took me a very long time to solve. Not because it's hard, but because it is terribly coded for a couple reasons. The first reason is that you can only fix this mug from one perspective. You can't actually rotate it on another axis. You can only rotate it in kind of the XY direction. The Z direction you can't rotate. So it's very specific, the pattern and order you have to put these mug pieces together. The second reason is, even if you've solved it, a lot of times the game doesn't give you credit for having solved it because it has to be so precise, like down to the pixel. So if any one of the pieces is misaligned by a fraction of a centimeter, you basically have to take the whole thing apart and put it back together again, because you have no idea of knowing which piece is out of place, and it's usually one of the ones in the back. And the reason I complain about the perspective is because Quinlan tells you that there's writing on the mug. Well, that writing would have been a really good guide to help you put the puzzle back together, right? You know, because there's writing, you just put the letters back together. And in fact, knowing that, the puzzle ceases to make all sense, because if all you want is the writing on the mug, that's the only part of the mug you have to reassemble. So that's the mug puzzle, one of the first, and unfortunately one of the most infuriating puzzles of Ripper.
Salisbury. I wonder what that means.
Besides being a delicious steak. Salisbury steak.
Cold Carl Stasiak. We gotta stop eating like this.
Oh, you don't need to give me the silent treatment, Carl. I said I was sorry.
Sorry, Quinlan.
Hail Caesar.
What'd you say?
Ask him about his rockin' bling.
Is there any difference between this murder and the previous ones?
It's identical. Absolutely identical.
Except for the different pots.
A perfect line. The way he empties out the body cavity. The way the organs are blown all around the room.
So it's the same killer?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the organs, they're completely cut to pieces. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Not since the last Walmart opening.
Any clues to how it's done?
Don't ask me. You'd think I'd be used to seeing things like this by now. But I'm not. Whoever did this is beyond madness.
Beyond Sparta!
It's pure evil.
I mean, I've cleaned up after every one of Ben Affleck's homicides, and I've never seen anything like this.
Any progress in the investigation?
Who knows? Trying to get anything out of Magnata is next to impossible.
And I'm drunk.
Besides, if he does have a lead, you sure as hell never share it. He might lose his bounty if he does that.
Well, you've been working with Magnata for years, Carl. What's your hunch?
Well, something's bugging him. Who am I to talk? I'm having nightmares about this. I've been a forensic photographer for 22 years, and nothing's ever got to me like this.
Ben Affleck,
Now
nothing.
I can't sleep.
No, you just need a vacation, that's all.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
It's not all that shocking. It's how most dates with Phil Spector end.
Any idea what weapon he's using?
Take a look at this mess. It has to be something big. A sword or a machete or something.
Anti-personnel mine.
Just can't cut through all that bone and muscle with a dagger. And the strength it would take to make a cut like that, he must be an enormous man.
Oh no, did I put in a DVD of Highlander 2, The Quickening in by accident?
He knows a lot more about murder weapons than I do. You should talk to him.
Let's see, either he's nodding off to sleep, he's really agreeing with me, he's got Parkinson's, or he's got a rocking new tune on his iPod. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside that trunk? Uh-huh. The future!
Quinlan here. Hey, Catherine.
She's a ghost!
Hey Jake, how are things there?
Well, it's very... red.
That's weird, it's all blue over where I am.
Name, Catherine.
Listen Jake, something's come up here.
Something about the Ripper?
Might be nothing, I don't know, could be something big. Just wait for me at the newsroom and I'll let you know as soon as I find out.
Now talk to me, what's going on?
I have to go, trust me.
Who's in charge here?
Well, after last night I'd say that I am.
Huh, even to the future, AT&T service sucks.
So all of a sudden you don't have to explain yourself to me?
Look, if you don't hear from me in an hour, just go to my apartment and wait for me there. You can hang out with my crystals.
Oh wow, fun.
Catherine!
I got the version of this phone without the swirling blue thing in the corner. It sucks.
What's going on, Ben? Did Catherine get a break in the Ripper story?
Aussie Davis.
I don't know, Jake. I thought you were the lead reporter in the story.
Well, so did I. Do you know what she's up to?
She's your assistant. You tell me. She ran out of here like the place was on fire.
Hell, I don't know much of anything ever since the CIA cut a piece of my brain out and replaced it with a little bag of sand.
Then I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Catherine and I met on the job.
He's not typing that
Despite
fast.
reminding myself that mixing love and work can get messy.
In more ways than one.
Didn't take long for it to become more than a professional relationship.
Jake Quinlan, the ace reporter who hunts and pecks.
But she was beginning to act like it was her story.
Oh, he's having a Doogie Howser moment.
Hope that whatever lead she had, she wasn't in over her head.
Calling Dick Tracy. Calling Dick Tracy.
Source unknown.
I'm tired.
Have you seen my work this morning yet?
Every day of my life, I kick myself for not getting the version of the phone that had the swirling blue thing in the corner. I just hate myself.
You never will. You shouldn't let your girlfriend do your work for you. She is close to me, and I'm not laughing.
It's not easy being green, you know, Quinlan.
Next job. She gets it today. The story's all yours. Yours truly, Ripper.
Catherine.
Quinlan, where you going?
Sit, stay!
Quinlan! Quinlan!
Usually it takes an hour to cross that part of Manhattan. I did it in 20 minutes, propelled by kicking myself in the ass for letting Catherine go out alone.
And my jet car of the future.
Got there, but everything looked okay in her apartment.
I hung out with her crystals.
Until Catherine showed up, that is. Catherine, what is going on here?
Well, judging from the music, I think Jaws is about to attack.
Catherine, what is it? What is wrong? What happened?
Oh yeah? Well, she who smelt it dealt it, baby. Oh, we're winding up to a big old no! Fuck! Or that works too, I guess.
The good news was Catherine wasn't dead.
Only mostly dead.
The bad news was that she was in a coma deeper than anyone thought possible.
I mean, there are comas, and then there are comas, man.
Detective Magnata had her brought to the Tribeca Center for Cyber Studies, also known as the Metacog.
Why?
Meanwhile, I stopped off at the police station to see a few sources and try to retrieve Catherine's portable whack.
Ew.
Hopefully, she'll have left me a message.
Yeah, my girlfriend has a portable whack too, but she calls it something different. I just want to warn you before we start that you may see some little audio and visual glitches, particularly when new movies start playing or the game switches modes between the interactive parts and the movies. That's because this game was very hard to get running and even harder to get footage recorded for. So I've done my best to get rid of them, but periodically you might see a little glitchy bits.
Hey, Quinlan. The Ripper strikes again. I guess we'll be seeing your work on the front page again. Another body and another byline.
You know, if you just catch this guy, Brandon, I could go back to writing the police blotter on page 12.
Yeah, or you could do it.
Sorry to hear about your partner. She was a nice girl.
She got a sister.
I liked her when she came around here.
She used to come down here?
No, who told you that?
Came down here all the time. She used to do your legwork.
Right. I
just really want that donut.
I can't do everything, can I?
Aw, the donut's gone. He must have eaten it.
What about the library? That was the last place Stein was seen alive.
Standard operating procedures to copy all libraries. C-space files. That kind of stuff.
The interwebs are very technical. You wouldn't understand.
How can I get my hands on what they found?
Hell, Quinlan, it's a public library. We just copied the files. Everything's still there.
You could search for it with your phone if you got the library plug-in for the swirly blue thing.
I'll tell you, Lou. Magnotta wasn't all too together at the murder site.
It's lucky for you.
No, I'm serious. There was this one strange thing.
One thing?
Strange?
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't know any better...
I think he was hitting on me.
I'd say that he intentionally destroyed a piece of evidence.
It won't be the first time.
Remember the OJ trial?
Well, he's done it before?
Yeah, he hides it, he destroys it, he withholds it, you name it.
And this is common knowledge.
Yeah, he's like king shit at a bounty collecting and the chief gets a piece of it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? You know how this place works.
Yeah, you mind if I go get my tape recorder?
Forensics come up with anything yet?
Apparently, this pathologist over at the Metacog, he's come up with this theory. He thinks that the Ripper may have been using nano-machines to do it.
Nano?
This is the hottest lead we got.
Nano-machines?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is turning into microcosm.
You know, Lou...
That necklace is so colonial.
I think it's time I bribe a photographer. Where's Stasiak?
He's in Wyoming.
Oh, come on, Brandon. He's the only guy I haven't really talked to. You never know what he might have picked up on.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. He picked up on too much. I'm not kidding with you. He went to Wyoming. The case was too much for him and he took a leave of absence.
Stasiak. Cold Carl Stasiak.
Yeah. Get this. After the Stein murder, his wife calls and says Carl needed a little vacation. So that was it. He just got up, no goodbyes, no nothing. He didn't even give me a call.
Ah, man, if only we'd invented some way to communicate with somebody who's traveled out of the state, like, I don't know, a mobile phone with video capabilities or something. Hey!
Oh, Christ.
Hi, how are you?
What do you want?
Some respect, Spankowski. You know, you really shouldn't talk to me like that.
I shouldn't be talking to you at all, you goddamn leech. What do you want? Some of us gotta work for a living.
Right.
Right, well, I'd like a quarter pounder and a medium fries, and do you still sell the Shamrock Shakes?
I need the evidence in the Powell case.
No way, Quinlan. That could be my job.
The Fiora would have my head! What is with the golden gorgets? What are they, British? German SS? What?
I need the evidence in the Powell case.
No way, Quinlan.
Spankowski, what are you worried about? Magnotta okayed it.
Get the hell out of here, Quinlan. Magnotta would never let a civilian see evidence. He doesn't even like it when they're in the building.
I know you are, but what am I? Ah, enough of these ancillary characters. I want to go get yelled at by Christopher Walken again. Wow, you go over the railing in this police station, you got a 200-foot drop. Wow, look out the window. Are we on the surface of Mars or something? Or maybe this game takes place on the same world as Highlander 2: The Quickening, because in that movie there was a red shield over the ozone. I'll shut up now.
Fucking A, cigars. The man's got taste. I'll give him that.
Yeah, you must smoke one every time he solves a case, which is why the box is full. Why is the box of cigars and 2 official police documents angled away from the chair and as far away on the other side of the desk as possible? Quinlan, no, it's a reporter trap! Yes, scan any document instantly. The meaningless triangular button in the middle of the screen makes it possible. Wow, if the paper document scanning technology is that fast and easy in the future, it kind of makes you wonder why we need paper documents at all.
Something on another murder case. Hamilton Warford, eh? Does this have something to do with the Ripper?
Did your dog eat your crime scene report? Scan it instantly with the portable whack.
Object scanned into database.
What does the triangle mean? What does it do? Hey, the box of cigars is gone. I heard that, Quinlan. Tag, you're in.
Looking for something, Quinlan?
No, I just need to ask a few questions.
Because if I find out you're going through my stuff, I'll be glad to give you 72 hours on the tombs for tampering with an investigation.
Sling your shit at someone else, Magnata. It's not my fault you can't catch this guy.
Well, you see.
Who is Wofford?
You were looking at my stuff. Did you think I was kidding about arresting you?
With my acting, it's hard to tell.
Hiding it. And we already ran the story in the Herald, so it's not really news to me. He was a cyber architect, right? See, what interests me, though, Magnata, is that you have a month-old file lying on your desk. Does it have something to do with the Ripper?
You're lucky I'm in a good mood today, Conan, because you come this close to finding out what it's like to be a human shish kebab rotating in one of our fine penal institutions.
Rotating.
But you're way off on that.
Oral fixation. Say what you will about Walken's acting, he really did bring the metaphor of being a prison shish kebab to life.
What's with this place you sent Catherine to?
Well, it's the best of its kind.
Yeah.
The flatliners.
Yeah.
And it's got a doctor named Burton who practically invented the field.
Doctor.
She's a real ball breaker, though.
A real ball breaker.
What do you got on the Powell case?
Look, just because you two played tiddlywinks in your birthday suits doesn't mean I'm going to open police files for you. For all I know, you're a suspect. I mean, you were the only one there.
Any new developments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pile of bodies is getting bigger. I got crazies coming out the woodwork to confess. This Ripper's been spotted more times than Elvis.
Crazy.
The mayor's on my ass. She wants to revoke my jurisdiction. I don't break this soon, every cop in Manhattan be looking to get a piece of my bounty.
And you accuse me of getting rich off the Ripper.
Really, after watching this performance, who can possibly deny that games are an art form?
I'm usually real cooperative with the press. You know that. But watch yourself on this one, Quinlan.
You screw up one more time, Quinlan, and I'll have you busted down to writing horoscopes in the Daily Shopper. That's my walk-in. Pretty good, huh? Well, I suppose we'd better visit the girlfriend at the hospital, see how she's doing. Oh, and it figures I picked the busiest time of day to stop by the hospital. Damn it. I mean, look at all these people. I'll be waiting all day.
Metacog. Hold on. Metacog. Hold on. Metacog. Hold on.
Just madness around here.
May I help you off with something?
Beg your pardon?
I said, can I help you? What'd you think I said?
Do me like a rotisserie chicken?
Nothing. I'm looking for whoever's taking care of my girlfriend, Catherine Powell.
That would be Dr. Burton. Take the elevator to the second floor and make a right. If she's not there, go to ICU down the hall from there. Whatever you do, don't stand too close to her.
Why's that?
A little chilly.
Right.
Man, how can just one woman deal with so many customers?
What can you tell me about this Dr. Burton?
She's the boss. I can't tell you anything. Not here anyway.
Wow, women just can't resist his Rex Manning hairstyle.
Where's Farley?
In the basement. Take the elevator, follow the smoke.
Smoke?
Say no more.
Yeah. As you know, Farley's not the cleanest pathologist going. But we haven't had any complaints from his patients yet. And he's a soft touch for a smoke. If it wasn't for him, we'd never have any fun around here.
You'll notice for the sake of brevity that I've taken out most of the scenes of me wandering on the various locations. The reason for this is twofold. One is there is actually a lot of them, and two, they take so long to navigate. Take, for example, probably my favorite and most frustrating of sets, the hospital where you have to go to, where walking from one place to another is simply ridiculously long. For instance, just moving forward, you have to stop and watch as he looks up, looks around, then looks back down, then wanders to the elevator. You can, of course, try to take the stairs, and you can turn to face the stairs, but you can't go up them. You're forced instead to take the elevator, which, of course, is its own little maze of going in the elevator, facing the back wall, turning around, focusing on the control panel, pushing the button, writing it up very slowly. And I do mean very slowly. I have no idea. I hate when adventure games do that, where you walk into the elevator and then you face a featureless blank wall with nothing on it, and it forces you to turn around. But this is the part that really slays me, this hallway. Like, I'm facing the door. Why would I not go in the door? I think I was going to turn around. Then you face this hall. You can turn left or right. There's nothing down the left hallway, but you can wander down about 100 feet of it to face absolutely nothing. So you go right, you start wandering through the empty corridor. There's no clues. There's nothing to collect in here. And then, for no reason, you just stop in the middle of the hallway. I mean, why would it do that? Like, does the game think I'm going to get scared and just turn around and go home or something? I mean, you keep going to the hospital door, but oh no, you have to turn left and then face the hospital door. The game's giving you one more chance just to make sure you really, really want to go through there. But, like, this could have been so much easier, so much more streamlined. Just, like, give me a map, have me click on the hospital room, and just go. Apollonia, have you found Fingal's body yet?
What are you doing here? My name's Jake Quinlan. I'm a friend of Catherine's.
Quinlan.
And scene. Good. Beautiful. Thank you. We got it.
How is Catherine? Is she going to be all right?
It doesn't look good.
Wait, Marion?
Her consciousness is deeply withdrawn.
It's Marion.
Withdrawn? What's that mean?
It means her mental processes, her memory, the basic building blocks of her personality are inaccessible.
You mean she's in there, but you can't reach her?
Just like Katie Holmes.
Scenario. We haven't yet diagnosed her psychic damage.
Oh yeah, and she knows all about psychic damage. After all, I saw her in Indy 4.
Well, is she going to be all right?
It doesn't look good.
Again, like Indy 4.
Triage. We're going to just have to wait and see.
Hang on, gotta switch to emotion too. Good.
What are you doing for her?
I'm not doing anything for her as long as I'm standing here talking to you. Why don't you let me get back to work?
Alright, geez, didn't mean to interrupt your brain surgery.
How did the Ripper do this?
It's hard to tell.
Bad dates?
She had some minor contusions on her head, nothing fatal, but you never know with head injuries. We won't know anything until we can get a data angel in there to do some investigating.
You can get a data angel into the consciousness of someone in a coma?
I'm not sending anyone in there until I've had a chance to fully map her psychic damage.
She is talking about doppling.
If you don't mind.
I mind.
That guy's leather jacket creaks like an 18th century Spanish war galleon.
How did Catherine survive the attack?
Who knows? Maybe she fought him off. More likely someone or something interrupted the Ripper before he could finish.
Something? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Does she think Ninja Turtles or vampires might have attacked and drove the Ripper off? What? Okay, let's see what's over here. Whoa, Marion. Man, you really let yourself go in the last 10 seconds. Jeez. Goddamn that Howard Stern.
You here to check on Miss Powell?
Yeah. She looks pretty bad.
You haven't seen her yet.
Is there anything you can do for her?
She's in good hands. And she'll be in even better hands once Dr. Burton allows us to treat her.
I'm Dr. Pig Vomit. Can I help you?
Was there any hope for Catherine?
Not at the way we're going. We haven't even established an etiology, let alone begun to treat it.
We're not very good doctors.
We've downloaded megabytes of fragmented images, sensations, memories, but not much that helps us at this
Entire megabytes?
Anything that might help ID her attacker.
Well, there's an image on one of the monitors in the lab that's displaying an image we retrieved from Catherine's short-term memory. Now, she saw the person who attacked her, but in this condition, her mind can only assemble an extremely distorted image of him, or her.
Or it.
Well, can we make it clear and maybe use a computer to fill it out?
No. Catherine's brain will have to produce the image. The only way to help Catherine is to restore the memories and personality the Ripper destroyed.
Yes, I see. Is your hair like a mange-infested clown wig on purpose?
What are Dr. Burton's plans for treating her?
I don't know, I'm just Pig Vomit, the horrible Dr. Clown from your nightmares!
She's blocking everything except the most conservative treatments. We've started to assemble data on the patient's past for maintaining life support. That's it.
Well, so fucking what? I mean, she doesn't know what to do. I thought she was the best in her field.
She's one of the best. I don't know what it is about this case. There's something here she's not telling us.
Although one thing's for certain, I am not drinking any fucking Merlot!
Have the cops said anything?
No, not to me. Dr. Burton's the attending physician. Although I have noticed that scary-looking detective who checked Powell in keeps coming back.
Even scarier than me.
Him and Burton got into it yesterday.
They had a fight.
Oh, that's an understatement. They looked ready to kill each other. God knows what it was about.
I don't understand this. How can you rebuild Catherine's memory?
Well, the way we always do in a case like this.
We put little elves in her ear.
We assemble all the data we can about the patient's past. Life experiences, food she likes to eat, favorite movies, information on who her friends were. Then we upload all that back into the brain and hope that it triggers enough associative reactions to restore her memory.
What are the odds of this working?
Success rate's very high. I mean, we may not retrieve everything, but we should get around 90% or so.
What can I do to help restore that image of the Ripper?
Leave?
Dig up everything you can about the Ripper, especially anything Catherine knew about the case. And of course, none of it's going to be of any use until Dr. Burton allows us to send a data angel into her brain, but we'll worry about that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, kid.
The answer to the mystery.
Case closed.
If I can only make this image clear, we will have our killer.
Alright, so we're skipping on down to the morgue to meet Farley. Man, look at the size of that table he's got there. He's got plenty of room to work. Ah, the table shrunk!
Hey, Vic. What's for lunch?
Hey, Quinlan!
Little coroner humor there.
They working you hard?
Working me like crazy these days.
Hey, is this Renee Stein?
Are you kidding? You were at the crime scene. You saw her inside splattered everywhere.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Nah, this woman was married to her Ripper.
Damn, already made an O.J. Simpson joke.
This was a businessman away on a trip for 3 weeks. He gets paranoid that his partner's putting it to her while he's gone, so he flies home early and shoots her to death. I mean, stuff like that. That's why I never got married, you know?
Yeah, that's why.
Have my chances, though.
Yeah, remember Carla? I mean, I liked her, but she was just too needy. She was just after sex all the time. I mean, I'm not a machine, Quinlan.
Any luck figuring out the Ripper's weapon yet?
I'm completely stumped.
So she.
I did every test on these stiffs. I mean, a computer cross-matched the wounds with every kind of blade imaginable. Nothing. I mean, it's like a cross between a Vegematic and a diamond cutter.
Come on, Vic. Something must have cut these people open.
Nothing these computers can find. Now, you don't believe me? Look at those control panels by the steps.
Vegematic crossed with a diamond cutter. I think Billy Mays sold that.
You hear about my partner?
Who's that?
Catherine Powell. She was attacked by the Ripper. Somehow she got away. She's upstairs in a coma. Dr. Burton's treating her.
Oh, your friend's in good hands. Burton's a good doctor.
Unlike me.
And if she gets stuck, she'll probably call in her secret weapon.
What's that?
Slows time with the healing touch.
A guy named Joey Falconetti.
Joey Falconetti.
Well, it used to be called Joey Falcon Mellencamp.
Who's Joey Falconetti?
Cyberspace expert that Burton uses on all our tough cases. Also known by his old C-Space handle, Falconetti. Get it? Crazy guy. Likes looking at the bodies. I'm surprised she hasn't called him in yet to look at your friend.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's the best there is on human-to-human decking. She usually calls him in on that kind of stuff.
That's comforting. The best neurosurgeon in the world actually does subcontracts the hard cases to unlicensed criminals.
Where can I find this Falconetti?
Somewhere on CD2, I think.
Difficult guy to find. Burton usually goes to a guy named Gamut Nelson. He passes the time at the Cafe Duchamp.
Duchamp, Vic.
Duchamp. Well, you can find him there.
I bet all their lab coats used to be white, then this guy threw his red boxer shorts in the washer.
Hey, Quinlan, I got a serious craving for a capicola hoagie from Fat Al. Now, if you're in the neighborhood, could you get me one? Now, hold it on the hot peppers. My ulcer is killing.
I'll get it on a wheat hoagie roll, too. I'm trying to watch my carb intake.
Oh, time to swap discs. And to make sure you hurry swapping discs, we leave you with this horribly annoying static sound.
Hey, Ben.
Who's breathing into their microphone?
How's Catherine today?
No change.
Damn. This guy's the devil himself.
This damn mummy will suck your soul out through your asshole.
Ben, you know this cop Magnata?
Would you like a ding-dong?
Typical new breed cop. One of those guys started arresting people in volume when cops started collecting bonuses. He's been more aggressive than most.
Yeah, that's common knowledge, but what's his story?
He's killed 6 people in the line of duty, some under questionable circumstances.
Some?
He's bad news. I wouldn't mess with him, Quinlan.
Isn't any time you kill somebody a questionable circumstance?
Didn't we run anything on this Wofford murder?
Yep.
Did you Google it?
Cyber architects. They lived near the old Central Park.
Before the robot war.
Somebody put a bullet in Hamilton Wofford's head. Cops don't have a motive yet.
I remember a lot about it.
They probably had a lot of money stashed away in that cottage, but there's no evidence of a robbery.
I wasn't listening, so I'll just nod politely when you stop talking.
You ever hear of a Joey Falconetti, Ben?
No, the name sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't quite place it.
Ah, note from the girlfriends. Jake, if anything should happen to me, look to the crystals and let the light shine your way. Looks like the game finally remembered we're in a puzzle-oriented game, although I don't know if she had something to tell me, why couldn't she just, I don't know, email me the vital information, or if you were paranoid about security, like use a safety deposit box? I'm guessing this involves some kind of like a laser tripwire trap, several combinations scattered throughout the city, that kind of thing. Yeah, I can never use those ergonomic split-hand keyboards.
A computer with a deck port.
Kinky.
Can never have too many of those.
What, computers or deck ports?
Virtual Dynamics Operating System.
And you thought the Apple chime was annoying.
Exit cyberspace.
Yes, because in the future, you won't just enter in a text web address, you'll be forced to wander around the hellish virtual landscape of Mordor. In fact, you'll be forced to look through several other websites you have no interest in whatsoever until you can find the one you want. Although, this is still less frustrating than using Windows ME. But it's getting there.
Virtual library.
Ah, Mommy, the internet is scary. I don't want to be on it anymore. Somebody help me! Was this annoying and hellish just to get to a public library? Just imagine what you gotta do to get the kind of illegal Asian porn I like.
I could use some help here. You're a human presence, I assume.
Everyone at a service desk is. The library doesn't use smart sprites for public interface. You don't read much, do you?
No, ma'am, I'm just a reporter. Seriously, he's a reporter who doesn't know how to use a library!
Did you see a woman named Renee Stein recently?
Over at Knopf?
Records place her here, but she didn't check anything out, and I don't remember seeing her.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the roaring jet engines!
Have the cops talked to you?
They asked questions, but I couldn't tell them much. They copied all the files from the Victorian root directory and ordered us not to alter the file structures until the case is solved.
So any clues left from the day Stein was killed would still be here?
Guess so. I sure didn't take them.
This is a great reading environment with the swarms of flying books and the jet-powered robots. Will you look into the mirror, Frodo? I see. Oh, sorry.
A note with some call numbers on it. Could Renee Stein have left this here?
And I appear to be in a completely different dimension, and I'm back.
Can you help me with this call number?
It's hard and I don't know how.
This is not a valid call number. It appears Stein altered the reference matrix,
Neo.
but an unknown book was distributed. If you could unscramble the call number, I could help you.
Or in other words, the very first puzzle of the game. All right. Was it 45 minutes in? We're finally at our first puzzle. So I made the decision very early on not to force you to watch me suffering through these puzzles for hours trying to figure them out. And it's not because I'm trying to conceal the fact that I consulted walkthroughs to pretend like I'm really smart. I did consult walkthroughs for some of the harder puzzles, but actually not for this one. I spent a little bit of time on this one, and it's actually one of my favorites for being the first. So if you'd like to try to figure it out now, just pause the video here and, you know, write down your little answer. And from here, I'll tell you the general thought process behind figuring out the solution. The first two letters are HC, which I basically just tried through guesswork, but the key there is the first two letters are A, B, and then C, so it's HC. The real tricky part comes the bit in the parentheses where it says no I aid, which is actually a clue to a number, because the next four things are numbers. And that actually translates to no I aid is 2020 plus 1, so it's 2021. And then the last bit is 18, which is, of course, the 18th letter of the alphabet, R. And that's it.
Wait, Quinlan. That's a valid call number. I'll get the book.
It's the Dewey Decimal System of the future! Ow! Don't throw it!
A book about the original Jack the Ripper. Can't be a coincidence. Renee Stein must have used this.
Over at Knopf.
What does it mean?
Why would she feel the need to conceal the fact she was interested in the book on Jack the Ripper when it's pretty much assumed that this entire case has some connection to Jack the Ripper already?
All I can do for you is recommend something to read, Quinlan. How about Mailer's email to myself? I'm not sure what the point of it is, but it's really long.
You could try the Game of Thrones series, but it's only the year 2040, so there's no way George R.R. Martin's finished it yet.
Catherine's address file.
No, they got that wrong. That's not George Rhodes, that's George Will. Look at the bow tie and the stupid hair. For those of you playing at home, try dialing these numbers and see who picks up. Oh, save that number, Quinlan. After all, you might be soon in the market for a new girlfriend, am I right, people? Huh? Okay. This is how I picture the director sitting around in his office. He's trying to think of people to cast in his new futuristic Jack the Ripper game. He's like, I need someone to play a computer hacker. And then he gets an idea. He picks up his phone and he says, get me Jimmy Walker. Okay, so let me get this straight. In the future, Rolodexes become bigger, uglier, slower, much more expensive, harder to use, require a power outlet, and actually get much less done. Well, my girlfriend's as good as dead, so I better go loot her apartment before relatives get to it. Don't! Back to disc 1. Damn it. Wow, look at the size of this place. Looks like Catherine's doing all right for being a online blogger's researcher. And here's the second puzzle of the game.
Catherine's crystals. I always thought they were a little too neo-new agey for Catherine.
I'll just tell you right now, this puzzle is impossible. And this was before the internet, so you couldn't just look up on GameFAQs. You were pretty much stuck on this puzzle for days, and it was this kind of guesswork on whether or not you finished it. The trick here is you explore the room and find out that Catherine was really into the horoscopes, and so you find out her birthday is on this date, and specifically that makes her a Pisces. So, looking around some more, you find a horoscope chart on her wall, and if you zoom in on that, you'll find out the general pattern for what the Pisces constellation looks like. And once you know what the general pattern of the Pisces diagram looks like, you have to write that down, and then replicate that using the crystals in the little box. The only problem with that is, you have to be so exactly precise when you lay your crystals down in this box. You look at the sheer number of little boxes here and the number of crystals that are given to you. You have to be exact or it doesn't work. And I have no idea how it expects you to be so exact when you're not given any firm frame of reference here. It's really just guesswork on trying to replicate this pattern. And it's not complete guesswork. I mean, you're given the picture. You know generally what it looks like. But the problem is, even having this general idea, you're still working with about 8 or 9 different crystals, and if even one is off by 1 square, well, you don't get the credit for solving it. And you have no idea on whether or not how many crystals are off, how far they're off. There's no solution. There's no partial credit here. There's no way to know if you're even close to solving it. So a lot of this puzzle is just spending hours shuffling crystals around one at a time just to see, just guessing, you know. So this is one that's kind of tailor-made for internet solutions. It's so much simpler, and it's not because you're dumb. I mean, you know the answer to this puzzle. It's just the game won't give you credit for knowing it. But yeah, somehow I did this back in the day before there were walkthroughs online. Don't ask me how. This was just pure trial and error for hours. Oh crap, what did I just do? I've activated the Death Star or something. Ah! What? All that to shoot lasers into a horoscope book? She spent thousands of dollars, spent days configuring and aligning that laser, you know, setting up that whole crystal thing just to do that, and I can't even pick up the book. I can't see what's in it. I just have to know that the word horoscope is important. Okay, that's great. This entire apartment, the entire feng shui of the apartment, she spent months doing this to set up that puzzle. Okay. Okay, you're kind of straining the suspension of disbelief there, game. Good one. Man, that was kind of a ripoff for all that work you might have had to do back in the day. Like, imagine spending a few days trying to solve that puzzle. You finally did it, and that was the payoff. Like, 2 little lasers hit a book called Horoscope that you would have seen anyway. I don't know. Once again, the game didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. The fact that she's really into Jack the Ripper lore, and she's into the horoscope. Oh, god damn it. Gotta switch the discs again. Christopher Walken and Jimmy Walker. Not since Pacino and De Niro in Heat has the silver screen been so electrified. And this place sells what exactly?
So, Beatty? Name's Quinlan. I'm a friend of Catherine Powell's.
I was wondering when you're going to come by. I read about Catherine in the paper. Told her she was getting too close to that maniac.
Well, she never told me anything about you. What was she coming to see you about?
Take it easy, cowboy. Mine hasn't worked in years. Besides, Catherine didn't dig the training wheels. I was her source, and that was it.
Well, I guess we can scratch that off the list of things I was hoping never to think about. Jimmy Walker's non-functioning wang.
What did you do for Catherine?
Like I do for anybody. I do what needs doing. I run a little B&E in the net, melt some ice, do a little handwriting analysis. Hey, I got my code for everything.
Good times.
But selling smoke and melting ice don't go together. Strange qualifications for a shopkeeper.
Hey, in the net, everything isn't linked, Quinlan. The shop is the shop. In cyberspace, I can walk. I can run. I can fucking dance, baby.
But acting? Well, technology can't work miracles, baby.
What do you sell?
Dildos.
Whatever you need, Mr. Quinlan. Whatever you need. Just received a full shipment of Virginia Red Leaf, laced with Lucitrell. Got a full range of smart drugs. You know, to catch the Ripper, you're gonna have to outthink.
So we got problems.
Well, Catherine tells me you can use chemical assistance.
Anyway, just take a look around my shop. My prices are dynamite!
What was she investigating?
She was trying to make a connection between the Ripper's murder victims.
And she came to you. Why? What do you sell? Computers, drugs, weed? What?
So you're like a deck jock, then? Are there any new innovations in cyberspace I should know about?
Well, notional engineering made some big advances, but the basic idea is still the same. Most of the angels you meet will be pre-packaged product from Trans-Tech
or the cue card I just looked at.
Only the ace angels can design their own wings.
So there shouldn't be any surprises waiting for me?
I didn't say that. I mean, it's just that things will look familiar. Everybody you meet will either be a rendered image or a video image that looks awfully real. Of course, you only get video from the best hackers or from direct brain images.
Wow, and you thought LeVar Burton could sell bullshit technobabble.
What do you think about the ice soap?
Why are you so worried about ice?
Well, it's slippery.
I have a feeling it's going to get worse.
Is it just me, or is Jimmy just looking at the script in his lap?
There's some really bizarre stuff on the net these days. Ever since Rembers came up with that software with the Ice Maker program. You know, anybody with a deck can construct their own ice.
Bizarre stuff.
Oh yeah, attack dogs, giant rats, minefields, monkey balls, you name it.
Monkey balls?
I can't tell you how to prepare for that world, brother. You's on your own.
I played Super Monkey Ball. That game sucks.
Still digging for dirt on your girlfriend, Quinlan?
Well, not if she's messing with monkey balls.
You got to keep an eye on a woman.
All right, let's see what else he's got in the store besides rare Mayan antiques. Weird. Ooh, Mini Trucker magazine.
Object scanned into database.
So in the future, every bookstore, magazine, and newspaper was instantly crippled overnight by the invention of software that could scan any magazine or book off a shelf instantaneously. So much for digital rights management, I guess. Man.
Who goes there?
Hey, Mick, it's me, Rocky.
Murderer! Murderer!
Of the English language, maybe. I'm just a journalist.
Beware you. I've got weapons here that can render you helpless.
For I am Saruman Ringmaker, Saruman of many colors.
Just after some information.
You, sir, stand in my domain, and the question is, who are you?
What is the capital of Assyria?
Jake Quinlan, from the Virtual Herald.
Quinlan. Quinlan, I know that name.
Before the Empire.
You're the one who speaks for the Ripper.
No, I don't speak for him. He just writes me letters and we print them. They're news. But who are you?
I'm the Penguin.
I thought the owner of this house was dead.
One of them is my twin brother, Hamilton.
But you knew him as Colonel Sanders.
What do you call the most fascinating project of his life? And then I found him, shot dead right here in this room.
And his secret original recipe of 11 herbs and spices died with him. Man, it's really sad what Alzheimer's did to Orville Redenbacher near the end.
What did the police tell you?
The police, I'm sure they're in on it.
You think the police are in on your brother's murder?
It's obvious the way they were rooting around in Hamilton's work. Kept asking him for his well address and threatened to lock me up if I didn't tell him. But they got nothing out of me. They took away cartons of his discs. But they won't find anything there. Hamilton was too smart for them to.
Was the cop a guy named Magnotta?
Oh, it was some Irish cop named Chief O'Hara.
I should have vaporized him.
What?
You'll get nothing out of me.
Sure.
Don't sass me, boy. I'll boil your organs with my weirding module.
Why don't you tell me about your brother's work?
You don't know? He was famous.
Porn star.
Or he should have been. He built virtual worlds. Places from history. Locations from the future. And you walk through them in cyberspace. Like walking through the corridors of time itself. And he was a genius, like Leonardo.
What was he working on in the end?
It was some video game called Duke Nukem Forever.
Mum's the word, as he would say. And all I know, it was something involving stranger research than usual. And he came out of cyberspace one night and he told me he'd spent the day in an English music hall. And that's all I can remember.
Wow, to think after your great career, it all ended with this game.
Who was your brother working for?
What makes you so sure that I know?
We all confide in someone. A brother's a good place to start.
I don't know.
I never had a brother.
Hamilton.
Hey, you alright?
He's dead.
I know, it's hard. But you must have some way to at least find out who he was working for.
My brother thought that he was protecting me.
But I need no protection. I wield the staff of Magius.
How's the killer supposed to know he didn't tell me everything? Besides, I'm trustworthy as the day is long. It's not like I'm gonna tell anyone about his secret hiding places.
Excuse me, what are you talking about? What about hiding places?
You know about the hiding places, huh? Well then, you know more than I do. Hamilton was like Leonardo.
I promised I would never tell anyone about the hidden alien treasures underneath the basement floorboards, and I meant it!
In secret compartments all over the blasted house. If I could just find them, I could plug them in.
Maybe sell them on eBay.
Well addressed. But I don't know where the hell half of them are anymore. Maybe I should just clean the whole place out and move.
But in other words, I have to locate and unlock secret compartments in his cottage to find the address to Hamilton's cyberspace well?
Well, yeah, that's the idea.
Hope you like minigames.
Doubt you're clever enough to do it, though. Doubt you can do it.
Oscar nominee Burgess Meredith, ladies and gentlemen, big hand.
You snoop around too much. For your own good. I'm more dangerous than I look. I warn you.
I'm a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of honor. So you'd think you'd probably have to spend a lot of time going through mazes and searching this place from top to bottom for really obscure clues, but actually you don't. It's really just a series of 3 fairly simple mini-games. The first one in the series is this tabletop minigame, and all it is you're just playing with a series of 5 switches, and eventually you'll guess the right combination, have a good ball movement, and when that's done, the little drawer opens up and you get a vacuum tube. You finish all 3 puzzles, you get 3 vacuum tubes, you put them into a computer, and you open up this guy's website, and then you can explore it. And actually, that's kind of a letdown later. The second puzzle is upstairs, and along the way, you run into this very obvious clue. You basically run headfirst into it. And the key there, of course, is the patent number. So you write that down, you double it, and like right in the next room you find this cash register, and all you have to do is replicate the patent number that you doubled on the cash register with the coins. If you play around with it for any amount of time, you'll figure it out almost immediately. This one's really not that hard. I'd just like to know how anyone could possibly fail to notice these puzzles. I mean, in many cases, they take up the entire center or several parts of the room with, like, really elaborate shrines and castles that have been set up. Anyway,
I see these old guys don't get around to fixing
the third
things.
puzzle has to do, of course, with this broken clock, and it's back downstairs. And you go back there and you see this really peculiar and obviously a puzzle setup of 3 different clocks. And if you think about it for a little bit, especially considering there's a time zone chart on the other wall, you basically have to convert that time on the broken clock into the 3 various time zones depicted on these clocks. So the time zone in Egypt, the time zone in like Germany or Holland or whatever, and the third one is the US. Actually, the hardest part of all these puzzles for me was just finding where in the hell to plug all these vacuum tubes in. It's not immediately obvious where these things go. And actually, I was a little surprised that this computer is right next to Burgess Meredith, and I never knew that. I was looking around all the other rooms. There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. Oh, fascinating, Captain. So once you plug his antique vacuum tubes into the computer, you can now access his website, so you go to his mainframe and access the Matrix once again. Although, I think the first site I run into is actually Catherine's website. Yeah, so I think I go into that first, and I try to guess the password there. But what could the password possibly be? If only she'd rigged some elaborate laser crystal trap in her room, and or she could have, like, I don't know, just mailed it to me. But yeah, the password's horoscope, like the laser trap tells you. He was once a little green slab of clay. Gumby.
Detective Benson Magnotta of the New York City Allied Police Force's Soho Corps.
Holy shit, it's Cyberwalking! Get in the car!
You must leave the area immediately. This will be your only warning.
Christopher Walken is the Lawnmower Man. So yeah, I bet you didn't expect this, but there are a fair number of first-person rail shooter segments in Ripper. And this is one of them, and actually these can be quite hard if you don't know what you're doing, so you definitely need to read the instructions before starting this game out, or you will just get dominated. The first key to this is shoot the giant glowing fuck-me lights, which are, of course, shooting spotlights out of Cyberwalken's ass. As long as you focus on that, you should be okay. The other thing you need to know is that you have a shield. And I think that's used by the right mouse button. If you don't know that, Walken will just shoot the shit out of you and, like, ram you with his ass. Oh no, I've been pwned. Hasta la vista, baby. He's made of liquid metal. Can make knives and stabbing weapons. He could walk into any book with his tiny pocket too. Quinlan, run! It's one of those monkey balls that Jimmy Walker warned us about! Meanwhile, on Namek, Piccolo had secured another Dragon Ball.
Catherine's notes on the Ripper case. My most important clue to learning what happened to her.
Is that a Quentin model whack you've got there?
It's not mine, it's my girlfriend's.
I've been grepping for one of these for months. These are tough to find if you're not in the professions. What are you, a lawyer?
Reporter for the Herald.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Low end of the pay scale, eh?
Tell me about it.
You should work for yourself. There are thousands of ways to make money in the net, believe me, I know.
For instance, I'm a male prostitute on Craigslist. Hey, that reminds me, are you Trevor? I'm supposed to meet him here. Wow, business is booming.
Do you know Joey Falconetti?
Joey Falconetti. I haven't done business with that scoundrel in years. Talk about profiteering in the net.
But do you know him?
Eddie and I owned part of an emoticon franchise.
An emoticon franchise? What, you sold smileys?
This was years ago. Legitimate business, you see, but...
Things got weird.
Eddie's a thief by nature. Robbed it blind. We had to sell out to some Palestinians in New Dallas. I haven't worked with Eddie since, but I keep an eye on him, so he doesn't pilfer any of my holdings.
I'm sorry, I stopped paying attention. You did what with the Palestinians?
Do you know where I can find Falconetti?
You don't.
Did you try Google?
Falcon usually finds you and takes your money.
Well, lucky for me, I'm broke. A grave digger named Farley at the Metacog told me that you might be a link to finding him.
What's your interest? You out to kill him?
Well, it's not killing I had in mind.
Well, somebody's gonna whack that bird one of these days. Eddie's consciousness is inside a few hundred terabytes of well space, with his body safely hidden. I set Metacog up with a guy named Twig, lives out in Hoboken. He seems to always know where Eddie's at.
The horror!
Eddie usually presents himself with video. He likes to show off.
Hoboken.
Save my girlfriend or go to Jersey. Girlfriend, Jersey. Sorry, Cat.
Mr. Nelson, what's your background with cyberspace?
Got some time? That would take a while.
No!
I've been decking with the global net since it went online. Present at the creation.
Me and Al Gore invented it.
That's why thugs like Falconetti disappoint me. Damn waste of talent.
Well, how about a butterbeer?
Watch yourself with Falconetti, kid. He's a genuine bird.
Too close, too close! Ugh, the real world looks faker than the virtual world.
Been reading your copy, Quinlan. You might nail this freak before the police do.
Just asking questions, seeing where the answers take me.
Everyone, drinks are on me!
Kinda slow in here.
Yeah, the Rippers really put a damper on anonymous sex these days.
Oh yeah, I'm sure anonymous sex is the #1 reason people come to the Café du Champ.
What do you know about Gambit Nelson?
Isn't he one of the X-Men, throws exploding playing cards?
Gambit's been coming in here for years.
Ah, Shazam, now I have a cigarette.
The man has seen it all. He can remember when the net went online. Back when there weren't any wells. Cyberspace was nothing but a bunch of isolated BBSs.
Must be a first-generation Decker.
He was one of the first sea-space entrepreneurs. He made a killing in the net. All of it's legal.
Hamster dance, that was him.
Weird, huh? You know, a good guy wins for once in a blue fucking moon.
This bartender's really hostile. I guess it's because it's the year 2040 and Brett Favre just unretired for the 37th time.
Got a beer.
Yeah, sure thing.
And all I got is Pissworm Jungle, man.
Why don't you try this one? It's called Viper Pill.
Microbrewed by Cobra Commander.
Goes down real smooth. It's got some bite.
Great bartender, in the glass.
On the house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
Okay. Cheers.
It's a good thing I didn't ask for a blender drink.
Circus Maximus.
What? Oh, I know. He's doing the motion capture for Wii Extreme Canoeing.
Show me your awesome moves.
I'm your little butterfly.
You must be Jake Quinlan looking for the Falcon.
How do you know who I am?
Gambit called ahead.
It's the Bear Jew!
It's strange. Burton usually sends Dr. Cable whenever she's in trouble.
Oh, news travels fast.
I guess.
If Keanu Reeves and Tony Danza had a child.
Tell me, Twig, is Eddie as good as his rep?
Best I've ever seen, and I'm no amateur. He can deck for days straight and keep sharp. No paranoia, no mental fatigue, no loss of rationality. Of course, it doesn't hurt to have someone like me, cooking for him.
Cooking?
Well, I make nachos.
You keep him drugged?
Hey, even an archangel like the Falcon needs medication. Extended decking, very hard on the dendrites, man. And the, took us. Lots of sitting.
I could imagine.
He can play World of Warcraft for days on end.
Where's Falcon Eddie?
Not a simple question. He's usually in 2 places at once.
Quinlan feels hair envy for the first time.
Tell Burton and Cable they gotta beg in person for Eddie's aid.
This guy is needlessly cryptic. Look, just tell me where one of them is so I can go kick him in the balls.
Don't play games with me, Circuit Head. Lives are at stake. See, I don't have time to trade one-liners with a goddamn glorified houseboy. You don't give me Falcon Eddie in 5 seconds. I'm gonna email your address to Detective Magnata, and you won't be dancing with any shadows in a maximum security prison.
This guy sort of looks like Paw.
Don't blow your motherboard because Burton's getting lazy. That's her problem, not mine.
What are you doing? You're completely harshing my mellow, man.
Falcon is playing in one of his wells. The address is Circus Maximus.
Oh, the address is Circus Maximus.
I'd suggest trying a different approach with him if you're planning on cooperation.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
My pleasure.
FBI's gonna pay me to surf?
What's with the shadow?
Like him?
No.
He's a movement model for a C-space doppelganger.
He's a movement model for
a true multitasking capability. This is just practice, of course. The real thing will be in cyberspace.
Threw my shoulder out, beating a Nazi to death with a baseball bat.
Sensors itch.
Okay, time to track down this Falconetti clown.
Falconetti Circus.
And judging from what Twig told me, the password is Circus Maximum. Let's type that in there. Warriors, come out to play!
Falconetti? Well, I think you got him.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's a 40 gigabyte virtual environment. Made it myself. Pretty impressive, huh?
Oh, this isn't at all suspicious, no.
Think of it like a game room, and you're my favorite toy.
Oh, right there, he just wet him.
You're called the Answer Doll, and the idea is I throw a knife, and you answer a question. Who the fuck sent you?
Even though this is a computer simulation, his knives are incredibly perilous. Oh, no. No, this guy couldn't possibly be the Ripper. No. I just don't see it.
You kiss my ass. You want to talk to me? You get me down from here.
An ass kissing?
But I'm having a good
That's pretty high
time.
order. Not a smart move for somebody in your position. You got bald, buddy.
Ah, my virtual nards, which are in no danger whatsoever. Wow, he just wet his pants twice. I didn't think he could do that.
We eat the pig and together we burn! Come with me! You belong with me! Burn!
This has nothing to do with you. I have a friend who was attacked by the Ripper.
The Ripper. Someone who's almost as good with knives as I am.
She needs your help.
Before I help you, you gotta show me what you're worth in cyberspace. I'm gonna work with you. I gotta know you can handle yourself.
What are you gonna do? Give me a test?
I'm gonna run you through a course, see how you shoot. You shoot a bad guy, you get a point. You shoot a good guy, you lose.
You're weird.
My score was pretty damn high.
I have the power glove.
Beat it and we'll talk.
Fuck! Fuck, I hate mini games. So this is another first-person rail shooter segment, and not sure what to say about this one, but it's actually deceptively hard, because Falconetti tells you to, you know, shoot the bad guys, not shoot the good guys, but he never really explains to you what the good guys look like. They all look like skeletons in various states of menacing poses and decay and disarray. The only real general rule I found was the bad guys tended to be shaded in red, and the good guys sorta are shaded in green. And the bad guys tend to have bladed weapons. Like that right there was a good guy, and you know I bet you couldn't tell that. They all have the same kind of look and glow, and if you shoot one, it's not necessarily over, but you're kind of boned. So you have to play through this quite a few times just to memorize where they all come from and, you know, which guys to avoid. That was a good guy right there. See, they all had the red glowing eyes. Good guy or bad guy, both, doesn't matter. What really frustrated me about this level is that even if you hit all of the bad guys and miss all of the good guys, but you only shoot the bad guys one time, you still don't have enough points to finish the level. What I didn't know is you're actually expected to shoot the bad guys multiple times to rack up more points. And I don't know why I didn't do that, but I just assumed if you shot a bad guy, that was enough, just one time. But clearly not. So I'd already played through this about a half a dozen times, just failing on points all the time, just sometimes hitting a good guy. I mean, it was just really stupid mistakes. And then I hit every bad guy in the way. I felt like I'd done like a flawless playthrough on this, and I still missed out by like 200 points, which is like one hit. So I was like, ah! So it's really funny though if you fail this, the Falconetti guy, he screams at you in this really shrill, annoying voice. He goes, "Come on, go for the gold, baby!" And it was just really awkward when he screams at you like that. And so, but you know, after the sixth time you hear that, it's not nearly as amusing. Like that, I could never tell if that was a good guy or a bad guy, because it was glowing green, and yet it was armed with a sword. I never shot that one. And then you get hit by a train, and then you see your score. And as you can clearly see, I didn't hit any good guys, but I didn't shoot enough of the bad guys enough times to get the points.
In case you forgot, my score was higher.
Come on! Go for the gold, Quinlan!
You're a funny guy, Sully. I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
Nice shooting, cowboy. Reckon you can fly with the Falcon after all. How's about you and me back at the Hacienda?
Oh, am I cool enough to fly with the Falcon? Oh, goody.
Because I've been to your house, and you weren't there.
Well, just because you can't see me doesn't mean I'm not there. Talk to Twig.
I don't wanna...
He'll be expecting you.
Jesus, he's still at it. Row, row, row your boat.
Play straight with me, Twig. I'm all played out. I want to see your boss in the flesh.
Relax. He wired me on the Ethernet. He's on the other side of the door behind me. Once I open it, though, you're on your own.
Ah, so he wired you on the Ethernet. Yeah, the Ethernet. You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. A secret look into Nintendo's playtesting lab.
Christ! I feel like a fucking corpse!
My parents have walked in on me doing weirder stuff.
You had to come up for air.
Hey, Twig, you lazy piece of shit! What kind of cheap-ass nootropics you feed me? You barely keep up with the data transfer in there.
What, Twig unreliable? No.
I lost that fucking contest.
Oh my god.
Alright, hotshot. What do you want?
Yeah, this is the second game I've played that prominently featured a ceiling-mounted leather body harness. I play some weird shit.
There's this detective named Magnata working the case. Won't tell me much.
You say Magnata? Christ. He's worse than fucking criminals.
Sounds like you know him.
Know him? I know him. I know I'd like to blow his fucking brains out.
I heard that, Eddie.
Well.
This doesn't work when I try to force it. Sorry.
How did an outlaw like you hook up with a respected doctor like Burton?
What he's really asking is, what in the hell is she doing with a creep who spends 6 days of the week hanging from the ceiling playing video games and wearing an adult diaper?
Has for years.
Does she? What's your take on the Ripper, Eddie?
Can you imagine what he smells like?
Holy shit, I just realized you're the one he writes to. He's the only reason to read the rags. Fucking guy's incredible. He gets in there, paints the room in blood like Jackson Pollock on crack, and gets out without a trace. And that's buzzing about this psycho.
You sound like his #1 fan.
I can't get the guy out of my head. His stealth, his tools. I've been collecting knives for 30 years. I don't have a clue what kind of blade he's using.
Well, could you use one of those knives to cut yourself down from that ridiculous thing?
My friend and partner was attacked by the Ripper.
Precious. Going through all this for a woman, I assume you're doing her. Do crazy shit for love, don't we?
Yeah. I'm beginning to think so. What's with all these knives?
Well, for one, I'd say they're sharp.
I didn't mean that.
You're missing the point. Ow.
Oh, I see. I collect knives, and there's a serial killer loose. Knives equal killer. Right?
Ding, 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 ding.
I heard you reporter types were smart, but heck, you're way over my head here.
I refuse to take sarcasm from a guy who's hanging by his underwear attached to bungee cord.
Look, Eddie, why don't you help me out with Catherine?
Why should I risk my ass for you?
I'll take you to White Castle. Oh, and as an added bonus, I'll go punch Twig in the scrot for free.
Could get in on the Ripper case.
Think of the endorsement deals.
I'm interested in the Ripper, not your girlfriend.
You can save a Ripper victim. I mean, think of the publicity.
What do I want with publicity? I'm a fucking outlaw.
Yeah, about that. What do you do that's illegal again? I honestly forgot.
Could piss off your old enemy, Magnata.
Here's the deal. I've been in cyberspace for 80 hours. I gotta collect from 2 bookies, eat a big steak, because I'm dying for some real food, and sweat these cheap-ass nootropics out of my system. It'll take a couple hours. I'll meet you at the ICU later.
Okay, I see you then.
We'll see what genius can do about your babe.
Great. I'll see you there.
scares the crap out of me.